This is my first capture card video. I just whipped up a battle real quick, but this is a battle with ArchAngelScizor. But yeah, here we go. It's just a mixed tier, just kind of chilling around. But yeah, he goes for his Espeon Shiny, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna go for my Seismitoad. You know, I gotta rely on my old Warts. I really need to nickname this thing Warts. But anyways, he goes for the Reflect, and I'm knowing I think it has Light Clay, maybe. I don't know though. I go for the knockoff, and it knocked his Life Orb. I was like, okay, well, that's a Life Orb. So yeah, got done with that because I really suspected that it'd have a Light Clay, but I don't know. I guess I was wrong. So he goes for a Psychic and does mild damage to my Latios. But I'm like, you know what? You are messing with the wrong dragon today. So he goes for a Shadow Ball and takes damage out. And I'm just like, well, I got Roost in this thing, so I could probably get health back easily. So I go for a Calm Mind, and I go for a couple of these actually. So to get my Calm Mind up and chill, and just, you know, hopefully this thing can do some damage to his team. But I go for a Dragon Pulse to see how much it does with one Calm Mind, and it does a great amount. But he goes for the Light Screen, and I'm like, you know what, this is actually a good chance to stall out those screens. So I'm actually going to go for some more Calm Minds, like I said before, and just racking up stat boosts and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going good so far with this Latios. And by the way, this capture card thing is so dope. I love it. Now I feel like a real Poketuber with this thing. So yeah, it's going good. And yeah, it's nostalgia almost. But yeah, his Reflect wears off and goes for the Shadow Ball, and it's getting weaker every time because of the Calm Mind. So it's going really well, this thing. So yeah, I'm actually low on health, so I'm gonna have to go for a Roost attack. And this Roost is gonna help me pretty much good. And I'm just chilling like a villain right now, just soaring in the air, you know, just flying in place. That's how it works on this Latios. But yeah, he keeps going for Shadow Balls, and it's not gonna kill me. So I'm just taking it one by one, you know, one step at a time. So, you know, it's all good. But yeah, I finished him off with the Dragon Pulse, and Espeon is dead. I love shiny Espeon. That looks really cool. I don't know a good nickname for Espeon. Like a green one. I don't know. A green cat, like a zombie cat or something. But his screens are finally gone, and he sends out his Aegislash. And Aegislash has always been a kind of a little bit of a threat. But I go for a Dragon Pulse, knowing it's not very effective, but I want to see how much it does. And it does a good amount for a defense mode Aegislash, not being very effective either. So, but he goes for the Swords Dance, and I'm like, well, he's obviously going to go for Shadow Sneak or something. So I can't deal with that staying in. So yeah, I actually switch out, and I'm going to go to my High Gear, which is my Rotom fan. But yeah, he keeps going for Swords Dance, and I'm just like, well, let's just chill, you know, let's just buy some time with the fan, go to work. And I'm actually going to go to use a Will-O-Wisp from this guy once he goes for the Shadow Sneak. But the Shadow Sneak doesn't do much because, dude, this Rotom is so bulky, it's awesome. And I go for the Will-O-Wisp to get some burn damage, and it really helps me a lot because his attack's basically just gone to shit. So it's really good right now, and you can't go wrong with a Rotom fan defensive. It's awesome. If you max the defense out on this thing can actually take a lot of hits. It's actually really hard to kill this thing in one hit with anything. Most of the time, let's just say that. Unless you're like max +6 special attack or something. I don't even know. But his King Shield fails because obviously I switched to my Big Smoky. And this thing, I actually used to use this all the time in the old days. One of my old members of my original team. And I get the Flame Orb conducted on my Ursaring, and I'm just like, well, got the burn going. But he goes for Shadow Sneak. I guess I don't know, maybe he just didn't realize it wouldn't hit. I don't know. But yeah, I go for a Swords Dance to get some power. And I don't go for Protect in this thing because I feel like if you can get a good switch, you can go for a Swords Dance instead of wasting a Protect. And it can really help you because this thing has Quick Feet. So it's going to go fast and above and beyond most Pokemon. Because it has like 228 speed, but with the Quick Feet it goes to like 300 and something, I think. So yeah, it's really, really good speed. But he goes for Rhyperior, and go for the Close Combat, and dude, this thing doesn't do anything, and it's got +2 Swords Dance. So that just tells you right there that Rhyperior is a boss. But he has a Weakness Policy, which I haven't seen that in a while, Weakness Policy. They're actually pretty helpful. But he goes for the Hammer Arm and destroys my Ursaring, and I'm just like, dadgummit, dude. Poor Ursaring, poor little Ursaring. He was cool and all, but you know, it just happens. So yeah, he goes, I go to my Arthur, which is my Heatmore, And by the way, I'm using a lot of NU pokes in this, so yeah. Goes to Giga Drain, destroys that Rhyperior, and I'm just like, yeah, dude, go for the heat more. My little anteater thing right there. Goes for his Japanese Rotom, Washer, and I really don't care about these things as much anymore, because I kind of figured he can't do a lot to Seismitoad, so, but he goes for a Substitute. Kind of didn't really see that coming at all, but he goes for a Confuse Ray also after that, and it gets Confusion. And Seismitoad, dude, he doesn't care. Like, you can look at his face, he does not care. Which you can't see his face right now, but, you know, this thing's just gonna punch him in the face, punch that little doll out. Doesn't really even knock the sub out, so that just tells you knockoff's weak. But I'm confused, and I actually don't get any of the confusion hacks, so that's great. But I go for the Seismic Toss, Stealth Rock, and get the rocks up so I can get his Talonflame to come in so I can do significant damage. And by the way, he didn't have a 6th Pokemon. This really was just like a kind of fun, free-for-all kind of battle. This wasn't really like a, you know, like a huge competition or anything. So this is actually also a test for this video. So yeah, don't hate on this because it's an NU match or nothing like that. So, but yeah, his Talonflame gets eaten up with that Stealth Rock, and then I go for the knockoff on this guy, and knocks his Choice Band off, and he goes for the Brave Bird, and it does really not much because that Choice Band actually would have made it go a little bit stronger, but I'm telling you, Seismitoad, he's not even like really defensive. He just, this thing's I think it's a impish nature or something like that, or I think it's relaxed. So yeah, he's really good. The reason he's relaxed is because he has Scald and Earthquake, so you know you don't want his special attack to be too weak, you know. But yeah, basically this is the end of the battle. He can't do anything to my Seismitoad except Confuse Ray, and yeah, I get the Scald and burn him, and yeah, he's just gonna die to his own death because he doesn't have an item to heal him. So it was a good game. ArchAngelScizor, really good. This guy's really cool. I think he might have a YouTube channel, so I'll put in the link beside the video. So yeah, you just click on it, check his stuff out, and yeah, also follow him on Twitter. He's a really cool dude. He's really supportive, really good follower of mine, and yeah, he's a cool guy. But yeah, guys, loving this capture card stuff. Gonna have more in the future. Hopefully, have a Nuzlocke of Alpha Sapphire here in a couple days. So yeah, just stay tuned, guys, and yeah, subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And yeah, see you later, guys. Bye.